specifically for that.
Turn the music off, or
Yeah, it's right behind
you
him.
want to let it just keep playing? If it doesn't pick up, it's kind of nice ambiance, dude.
You're gonna get copyright.
Kind of nice.
Yeah, they'll take a whole video down.
Fuck them.
I know, right? What if we just sang it?
So what?
What if you just sang it so good it sounded just like
so
it?
what? They take the video down so then 7 people don't see it?
8.
Fuck.
9. We got another one this morning.
Shit.
Yeah.
I saw a couple of them got a couple hundred.
Oh, for the Patreon.
Yeah.
Well, Patreon wouldn't take it down, would they?
Oh no.
Copyright?
Patreon, you're fine. You can do whatever.
Patreon won't take it
We can
down.
just
Let's turn that shit back on.
We
for
can
the
just
Patreon.
lip sync Billy Idol for 2 hours.
Have karaoke.
Yeah. What if we did one of the Patreons is just us looking at our phones for an hour scrolling? We don't say shit.
Dude, it'd probably be the most popular one.
Might be. What were you saying about your contacts?
They get really, really
You got
dry.
new jizz?
Yeah.
You got new eye jizz for your contacts?
Yeah, yeah.
That's tight.
Dude, if we're recording, literally less than 30 seconds in, we're talking about eye jizz.
That's really
I can't help it. I can't help it. My mouth and brain don't work that way.
You'll get used to it.
Yeah, we're going to have to switch to Rumble.
Yeah.
That's what George was saying. He was like, fuck it, y'all should just switch to Rumble, dude. You'll get like this whole conservative audience, but it's kind of tight because they all own businesses and have money.
Mm-hmm.
I was all,
Yeah.
got a point. It's got a point.
That's where you make money.
Yeah,
it's
dude,
really
straight up.
true.
Hey, dude, can you take us through a little bit of that YouTube journey? I just want to know like how quick your shit started happening.
All right. Well, this channel popped off a year ago, but I've been doing YouTube for a lot longer. Like before this, I had a music collective channel called Cult Following, and I still have plans for that in the future. But right now, like it's kind of just off to the side because this new channel, Cult Coffin, is it's paying my bills. Mm-hmm. So that's how I see it right now. I got to focus on this. But I've always made videos. I started off by uploading beats. My brother would get some views here and there. And eventually I started doing documentaries, and I would do like documentaries about like what's happening in the rap world. And I started getting like 40,000 on like one video. And I was like, wow, this is crazy. But then, yeah, it's okay. But then when I really started taking social media and all that seriously was last Halloween, not this one, but like, I guess 2 Halloweens ago when I had my viral, like smell your feet video. And I hit 1 million views and I was like, wow, like I actually hit the 1 million mark, you know? Mm-hmm. And that just lit the fire in me. So after that, I was like, I need to.
It's like a casino drug.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I need to feel that again.
Dude.
But wait, we got to pause, dude. What is a smell your feet video?
So
I feel
I was
like
at-
YouTube is the wrong place for that video.
Yeah, did you do a video where you were just smelling your feet?
So me and my girlfriend did a Halloween trick or treat video. And funny thing is, for the first 2 years of my like non-existent like YouTube career on my other channel, the number one tag for me was the smelly feet guy. So when you looked me up, yeah. But it's just like a Halloween video. It's like a trick or treat. My girlfriend, and before she says smell your feet, like I'm already down there with like her shoe.
I think
off.
I've seen this.
Yeah.
Yes, I think I've seen this.
Yeah. So that's what kind of changed every like gear in my brain to like, you can do this. Like this is what you've always wanted your whole life. So like if you let go of this opportunity, you're gonna hate yourself.
Yeah, you regret it.
Yeah.
You go punch it at work and be like, fuck, I could be making a video.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy is I remember the exact moment that video came into my mind. I was just at work. I was serving at the Cheesecake Factory, and I just remember I was like, that would be funny. Mm-hmm. And I could not let go of that idea all shift. And then as soon as I got home, I told my girlfriend, I said, get in costume. I want to make this happen now.
You'll also just have costumes?
It was Halloween. It was Halloween.
Okay.
It was Halloween.
Oh, so it really was Halloween.
It really was
You
Halloween.
You didn't shoot it on like Christmas?
No,
I was like, whoa.
No, it really was Halloween. So I think just how it just came into my mind. I don't know, like it was beamed from somewhere, and how organic I just executed it, made it happen, uploaded it. It was Halloween, and then I went to the club that night, and the whole time I just kept watching like the views go up, and I was like, wow, like that is a high.
Right.
It is a crazy high.
Shots for everyone. Yeah.
Dude.
I don't have any checks yet.
I got that
I was
YouTube
not-
fuck you money.
Yeah, not yet. No, I still haven't gotten the YouTube fuck you money. But yeah, after that moment and like seeing that, I was like, I'm gonna do as many type of channels as I can. So I just started learning. I was doing like fan channels. Me and my friends started like a South Park TikTok page where we just do clips and stuff like that. And that grew so fast. And my fan channels would pop off and they would grow fast. And
What's a fan channel?
you just clip things like if you
Just
like
clips
South,
of videos that are already there.
if you like
shit.
South Park. For a while, that was what was helping people pop off. Now, not so much. I think that meta is kind of gone. But
But yeah, you're gonna hit us with terms this whole time. I'm just gonna be like, "You're talking to grandpas over here, dude."
meta is like
What are these words?
Meta is like a strategy. So what's going on? Like this is the strategy right now to get some views. You know what I mean? And
Thought Meta owned Facebook.
yeah, like Meta, like Facebook. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah. That was a good strategy for a lot of people right now. And like, you can still see it kind of in like body cam videos. I don't know if you ever see those on YouTube. I love them.
Yeah, the cops. They
I
wear
like
them all the time.
I forgot his name now. But it's a guy. He's in New York. He has an Asian wife, and he spent a lot of time in like China and stuff. But he's taught himself so many different languages off of YouTube.
Oh,
and then he'll go to like the ethnic parts of town.
Yeah, the white guy.
Yeah, dude.
I love him.
Oh,
I love him.
fuck it. I can watch it for like hours at a time. Have you seen him?
Where he's getting his nails
It's
done.
like
and they're
Xiao Ma
talking.
or some shit like that. Xiao Ma NYC. It's so good. But yeah, he'll be like in a nail shop and just let him talk for like a long time while he's filming. And then he'll just like answer a question in their native language. And they'll all, what the fuck? Because it won't be like Vietnamese. It'll be like some crazy dialect that like a white dude should not know.
He's like a linguist too. He studies
Dude,
languages. So
yeah.
he's really good at picking up on all
It's a
of that.
very entertaining channel. Body cam. That's the only body cam one I think I've like gotten into.
Or police.
Well, police. Those are the ones I'm watching.
Oh, yeah. I don't watch many of them.
You don't? Did you watch one I sent you today?
I don't think so.
Absolute fucking chaos.
What is it? Oh,
Like
yeah.
people
When the
getting
dogs
arrested?
attack the dude.
Fucking dog attacks
Yeah,
a cop,
here you go.
and then fucking cop rear ends another cop. The cop jumps out of the car, about gets run over by his own fucking car.
Yeah.
Dude, absolute. And then the dog just goes on a jog with the dude that the dog was
The
supposed
dog's
to
just
be
tagging
eating.
along.
The dog just goes for a jog with him. Dude,
I'll watch
Chaos.
it. I'll watch it. Yeah. I started it and then I got distracted.
dude, it's absolute chaos.
Well, yeah, body cams.
And then,
Guess we gotta get some body cams.
and then the acorn cop. Our
my
body
God,
cams
I
would be
saw
real
that.
fucking boring.
I haven't
dude.
seen this one. I keep seeing
You haven't seen
something
the
about it.
acorn
No,
cop?
what is it?
So an acorn, the cop has a dude in the back of his car
I think it was a woman.
or whatever, has a suspect or somebody in the back of the car.
He's kidnapped someone.
Yeah, he's done pirated someone. He's
Yeah.
holding someone hostage. And he's walking around his car and an acorn falls out of a tree. Hits the roof of it's a Explorer.
Yeah.
Hits the roof of the Explorer. He fucking goes bananas talking about I'm hit.
He takes a dive. No, he literally takes a dive. He's like, I'm hit.
Takes a dive, says I'm hit, and then proceeds to unload 3 full magazines into his own car. Then his partner comes running out from somewhere, unloads a magazine, and says, "Where's he at?"
Yeah. Dude, it's crazy.
Shouldn't you fucking ask that question before you unload a full magazine?
Yeah.
No, I have not seen this dude.
It's crazy. And thankfully she lived. And it was just a fucking acorn. Like, dude.
Yeah. Yes.
Would they even know it's an acorn? I mean, if somebody shot with the same bullet into that car, I mean, there's so many bullets in that car now.
I think
What if somebody did shoot at him?
Like on the body, like I tried listening for this acorn. I
didn't
couldn't
hear
even hear
nothing.
it. I couldn't even hear it.
dude, you'd hear a shot on the body cam. You know?
Do you think they had just got done watching Superbad?
No, I think that guy had some pretty serious PTSD kicking.
Yeah.
Yeah, something,
and
right?
like straight had Nam flashbacks or something. But dude hit the deck, screaming he's hit, calling for medics.
Yeah, I don't know why he was saying he was hit. He's like literally like,
I'll have to watch it.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
I'll have to watch it.
But then the partner is the craziest thing to me.
Just runs up.
Dude, she just runs out, empties a magazine, and then says, Where's he at?
Just got his back, dude. Just got his back.
In their defense, though, I feel like they're hearing the shots. You know, they get a little more leeway.
And the partner just heard 3 full magazines get unloaded.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's wild.
That's a lot of rounds flying out of a Glock into the back of your own car, and God knows where else. You know.
Yeah.
Imagine being handcuffed in the back.
Just getting shot for no apparent reason.
Dude, okay. I'm going back to the YouTubes.
Oh yeah.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay. So you realize that there's traction there and potential to make money.
Yeah.
So you don't have to go to work.
Exactly.
Especially like Cheesecake Factory. Like, fuck that. Yeah.
Yeah.
This sounds way better.
They got a huge menu. Too much shit to memorize.
How many hours do you think you're putting in, like a day or a week, trying to make stuff happen? And like, how many channels do you have set up? Is this like consuming your whole fucking life at this point?
Yeah, but in a healthy way. This channel was one of my side channels. Right now, I'm just gonna say I have 2 channels that I'm currently like constantly thinking about, and probably like 3 other ones that I have reserved for when I have more time in the future and stuff like that, and like way down the line. But as of right now, I just do Monday through Friday. I go to the gym in the morning, get home. Mondays through Wednesdays, I'm writing a script. I'll take like 2 naps a day. Usually it starts around 12 to 6, so 6 hours a day, right? But I make sure at the end of the day to reserve time to just play games or just watch whatever I want to do, because I got burnt out a little bit. I wouldn't say fully burnt out to where I hated it, but there was a
Chasing
point.
that dragon too hard.
Yeah, because I got like a really good explosion in the beginning, and I think it attributed a lot to the quality, because I was such a small channel and I went to audio engineering school and all that, so I really had like my voice and just my videos dialed in. So when I first,
we can hear the voice thing right now. It's like, you don't have to say it. I'm not even saying no homo. No, yeah, you have a great voice for it.
Thank you.
Yeah, even your tone, the speed, everything. It's like, yeah, you just kind of like want to listen. You can lull somebody into just continuing to listen. It's
we just
tight.
sound like a bunch of crackheads.
Yeah, we chuck fucking energy drinks like retards and then fucking stuttering over our words and yelling into the microphone. Yeah, you've got it down, dude. We're taking notes over here.
It took a long time. Definitely in the first like 3 months, I was getting, your voice sounds like a robot, or are you AI? Dude, can you slow down? Or can you act like you're not dead? Like, and yeah, because you gotta understand. Like,
I would have had to respond to that one and be
I don't
like,
respond.
and just respond and say,
I don't.
Dude, I respond to all the comments because I think it's fun.
Just respond to,
Sometimes.
Can you act like you're not dead with, nope.
Yeah. Okay. I won't lie and say I don't respond to all of them, but now that I would say I'm more established, I don't really look at the comments, despite a like 98.9 or something. I don't know the exact number it says, but it's really high. They're all positive. My fans are really cool. They're really appreciative of all my episodes, and definitely now that I've mastered how to speak on a microphone or how I want my voice, because this isn't even my narrating voice.
Give us an example of that.
I'll be like, welcome back. You know?
Yeah.
My fans, when I'm live streaming,
it almost reminds me of like the Coast to Coast. You probably don't know what Coast to Coast is, but yeah, the AM radio. He's got the same kind of
Like
voice,
the
dude.
George Norrie voice.
Yeah, I'll send you some links.
Yeah,
to
send me.
it.
I'll
But
check
yeah,
them
there
out.
used to be a show that ran on AM radio from like midnight to 4 a.m. And people got to call in and shit, but it was all about like alien abductions.
That sounds like my
Any
kinda-
conspiracy
my
under
kinda
the moon
show.
was on there. Dude, it's so good.
Dudes would call in
still
the
do it?
process of being abducted by aliens.
That's funny. That's
Like-
funny. I love
But
that.
yeah, people would call in and say the wildest shit, dude.
That sounds really
Like what
cool.
was that? What was that one like apocalypse movie? 2012 or something, and I think it's Woody Harrelson. That's the conspiracy theorist that's talking about how Yellowstone's gonna
Erupt.
is a giant caldera and it's gonna erupt, and he lives in the camper thing. So if you take that character that Woody Harrelson played, that's everyone that calls.
Every single caller, except one guy. I heard one night where he called in and he started to tell a story. He's like, hang on, I took notes around here somewhere. You could hear him shuffling papers and shit, and he's eating up some radio time. And they're all like, yeah, if you can just tell us you don't need the notes or no, that's around here somewhere. And it's like the sports in the morning was like right after. Mm-hmm. So then he was just like, I found it right here. He goes, what time's sports coming on, man? That was like his call. Oh, it was so good, dude. It was so good.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
Well, that's an elaborate troll.
Yeah, he must have ate up a good 30 seconds, dude.
Oh my God, I'd be so mad.
That Coast to Coast was like, that was like YouTube before YouTube, really.
Mm-hmm. All of them are on YouTube too. Yeah, even like the ones they're putting out, they're like there.
Yeah, they have they have a podcast thing. Well, it's not really a podcast, but it's just like on all your podcatchers, and it just plays the old Coast to Coast.
But yeah, I'll send you those links. And the original host was Art Bell, right? And then it went to
Art
George
Bell.
But yeah, Art Bell was like the original like tinfoil hat voice. Like if you heard that voice, you knew where the conversation was going. And it was
you should send
angelic.
Me those because I would like to study that. I'm always trying to improve.
They're good. Those voices are really good, dude.
And he was super good. Art Bell was super good at like, because some of these callers would be like, he knew.
He could weed them out.
He knew that they were absolutely fucking nuts.
Yeah, just hillbillies, dude. But we're up all night on meth. Like, you know what I mean?
Just like he was great at
truckers.
like he could have been like a crisis negotiator because he was like real good at like.
It didn't matter how wild the call was. It was always that same tone and would just bring them right back. Yeah, he rolled.
And like polite, but knew how to kind of like push someone off the phone a little bit. But unless you were shuffling papers around waiting for the sports, apparently.
Yeah. You kind of have to learn because I'm sure he got a lot of crazy calls.
Yeah, and he did it for like fucking 30 years or something. It was an insane amount of time.
That's really cool.
Yep.
That sounds literally like what I like.
Best voice in broadcasting today? Alex Jones.
Just drunk and yelling. It's entertaining.
I mean, look, everybody says I'm the best. I never say that, but I'm the best. It's really because of you guys.
He's just slowly turning into
Infowars.com.
Yeah, he's just slowly turning into Donald Trump.
Yeah,
you do a really good impression of him.
Yeah, he watches him every fucking day. He does
all the time. Yeah. All the time. It's so good.
Yeah, he's funny.
It's so good.
He's definitely fun.
So yeah, on your channels, have you ever had guests or anything?
I had one. Okay, I've had a couple. But in the beginning, when I was reaching out more to random, not random, but other creators in the same kind of space that I'm in, I reached out to Maverick Files. His other channel is like T6, shouts out. But I just asked him for advice. I didn't ask him to collab with me or anything like that. I just said, hey, I want to do this kind of stuff. How do you contact people? What do you say?
Yeah, your pinky, it's like making the audio cut out.
Oh, my bad.
They're heavy. You want to do that, just,
But yeah, I hit him up and I was like, I just want to know, where do I find stories? How do I approach people? Like, do I have to ask people for permission? Because I didn't know that you had to ask for permission in the very beginning. I do know that now, and I ask for everybody's permission for every story.
Permission for the stories that you're reading?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
I reach out on Mondays in the beginning of my day.
That's like a whole nother fucking step to every week.
It sucks, but
dude,
it sucks.
So what's the overall like content type of your channel? 'Cause I'll be honest, I never watched any of it. I don't even watch ours.
It's okay. It's Reddit if you like Reddit, but more so it's like the creepy side of Reddit. People who tell you like
creepypasta.
Not creepypastas, because those are more centered around fiction. These are, I'm not gonna say they're real because it's Reddit, and I always, if it's on Reddit,
it's all the spoopy stuff.
Yeah.
Go for all the spoopy stuff.
A lot of it is real experiences of people like meeting like creepy like serial killer type people, or like one of the stories I did, which actually I got my first defamation threat on, was about this dude. He's a Canadian musician and his name's Connor Ferguson.
We're gonna get a defamation threat.
No,
it doesn't matter, dude. I don't know what that word means.
Connor's cool. What's not cool is that for 2 whole years, somebody had been using all of his pictures and photoshopping like his face onto like random pictures with the actor from Young Sheldon and like random. Yeah, it's
somebody
crazy.
just trolled him hard for 2 years.
It's not even like a troll. This person was just identity thieving or stealing his identity and making a music persona and doing like AI music of the Gorillas and stuff. And like the Gorillas fans found out on Reddit and were like, this guy's trying to scam everyone. Meanwhile, he's using this Canadian guy's face. It turns out it's this Portuguese guy in Brazil.
God,
And,
damn, of course.
And, dude, it gets so bad that the fake guy, he ends up getting like 15,000 Instagram followers, and all his accounts get to the point where he's getting the real guy taken off of all like Twitter and Instagram, and all his accounts are getting taken down. He's like, dude, this guy's like tormenting me.
Sucks so hard,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah, and that he's a musician. He needs those fucking platforms.
Exactly.
That sucks so hard.
And
Sounds like he needs to go out on tour.
yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Because he can't use the Instagrams no more.
Yeah,
And
dude.
he's got some footing in the music industry too, so it's like a really big deal. And it gets to the point where he's like, please stop, and the dude sends him like a voice memo, and he's like, you're obsessed with me, like get over it, basically. Like, it's been 2 years, you're obsessed with me. And yeah, and it sounds like it's made up, but it got to the point where Connor, the real guy, he verified with Meta. Like he did the ID thing, showed them a video of himself, just because he was getting taken down so much that he had to literally verify with Facebook that all his accounts are his. And he still gets taken down sometimes, like, and restricted, because this guy is just like,
That's so wild.
he's got a vendetta against him.
Yeah, that's so wild.
Yeah.
Dude, that could make a really good movie, dude.
Yeah.
There's a plot twist at the end, though. You ready? Facebook is the one that's been trolling him, and
Yeah.
they were just trying to steal all
It's
of
Mark.
his fucking shit.
Yeah. He's stealing all the UFC fighters.
It wasn't even
dude.
Facebook. It was the AI doing it the whole time.
Yeah, the
There was
Google
never
AI.
there was never even a real enemy.
No, this guy's crazy.
Yeah, that's a wild one.
And he sent me an email. I'm not gonna leak
Internet's
his
bananas.
email. Yeah, but I'll say that his email,
The Portuguese guy?
the Portuguese guy emailed me.
Does it have the number 69 in it?
No, but
Got to, right?
I'll say that it had the word legal in it. And first of all, like the whole email, he's just telling me things that I know that the person told me that we addressed already. So already I know you didn't pay attention to what I'm talking about in the video. And second, you're literally impersonating him. Like, I know he's real. You know what I mean? So it's like, go ahead and try to do something. Like, try to take my video down. I'm personally not
And
afraid.
it was definitely like he was trying to pose as some sort of lawyer.
It was definitely, yeah. He's
Yeah,
trying
I mean,
to
he's been
scare
pulling
me.
it off already.
Oh,
Why would he not? And yeah, this is probably only one of many people he's probably doing that
yeah,
to.
it's basically like
I mean, it'll be us next.
it's
We're here for you, dude.
It's basically like
never been to Portugal, man.
It's basically
Let's go meet
like he said Brazil.
Oh, yeah.
Brazil,
I've never
they
been
speak
there either.
They
Portuguese.
speak Portuguese too.
but that's a good segue because I left this out. He is kind of doing it to another person. If you've watched Young Sheldon, he gained 101,000 subscribers by clipping Young Sheldon. He's obsessed with Young Sheldon, and I don't know.
It sounds like young Sheldon has more to worry about in this scenario than anyone else, really.
He claims like he's his uncle, and he's like photoshopped messages and pictures with him. It's
like,
crazy.
Like the little fella on
yeah,
Young Sheldon.
I think he's older now, but he's still like a kid, basically. Or I don't know how
that's
old
still,
he
it's
is.
still weird.
Does that
But
dude live here now?
respectfully.
He's from here, right?
Who?
Sheldon? The dude that plays that guy?
His name's like
The old Sheldon?
Yeah.
it's either Lane
Wait,
or Lan.
There's two of them?
There's old Sheldon. There's Sheldon, old Sheldon. That's
young
the
Sheldon.
real one that you think of when you hear Sheldon. But
Yeah.
then there's a whole nother show called Young Sheldon.
What?
Oh, you
Where
didn't
there's
know?
Sheldon
No.
but young.
Oh, he's a kid.
He's young.
He's a kid. He's a
What?
kid. Well, I don't know how old he is, respectfully, but he's young, and it's it's weird.
It might be Malcolm in the Middle where he's like 26 playing a fucking
Dewey.
9-year-old.
Yeah, he's basically like Dewey.
Possibly.
Okay.
I love that show, Malcolm in the Middle.
Dude, me too.
That was
I fucking
good.
love that show so much.
Yeah.
It's
Man.
great. I've been showing it to my kids. My wife
Oh,
didn't
really?
love it
Why?
Which show?
because it's like white Trashville. And sometimes it represents our life too much, and she just doesn't like that we kind of live like
It
that.
starts hitting close.
Yeah, dude. Like I was showing him some episodes, and they're too young for it, so they're not really into it. But I was showing her some episodes at the same time. Like our driveway goes up the side of our house, and the garage is in the back. At the same time, in front of our garage, trash is piling up. But it's not trash in bags. It's like all these fucking kid toys that we're like just not getting rid of as they're outgrowing it. So yeah, one day she's like, hey, dude, this shit needs to something's gonna happen. Like it looks too much like the show, dude. Like
once you start watching Hoarders and you can relate to it, that's when it's a real problem.
Yes.
That's when it's a real problem. When you no longer are watching Hoarders and feeling good about yourself, when you're watching Hoarders and you're like,
Dude.
that's when it's a problem.
Did you see the shit lady on Hoarders?
The poo-poo lady?
Bro, I'm gonna send a link on that one too. They go to this broad's house. The entirety of her house is 5-gallon buckets completely filled with shit and piss.
Gross.
She's never used the toilet, and she's like an older lady, like easily 30s.
And this home has been in their family for generations. That's
Yeah, her mom did the same thing while she was growing up.
Really?
Oh yeah, dude.
So she still got
it was actually
her
the funniest thing
mom's
ever.
petrified poo somewhere in the house.
Yep.
I saw the one where she had like what was it, like a rat or something in the freezer, or like mice. She had like dead animals that she just didn't want to throw away because she was attached.
Every episode there was dead cats everywhere. Every episode.
Yeah, cats love to die in hoarder houses. I don't know what the deal is.
Yeah. You'd think they'd have plenty of shit to eat.
Yeah.
They don't.
It makes me feel bad because obviously, like, you know, they're going through something mentally, but it just makes me feel like physically like cringe and just
Makes me like itch. I want to take showers.
right.
I mean, honestly, guys, it makes me feel better about myself.
Yeah, but it makes you want to
I
take
think
a
that's
shower,
why everybody's
right?
really watching it.
It really that's a good way to put it. It makes me feel gross, respectfully, but it's not making me feel good. But
No,
you can't look away sometimes.
Yeah, no, it makes me feel
You know?
good because I'm like usually very harsh on myself all the time.
Me
I
too.
see that and then I'm
Me
like,
too.
my day's not that bad, dude. My day is not that bad, actually.
Yeah, but they were thinking the same thing until the fucking camera crew showed up
dude.
at their house.
Shh. We'll leave the cameras at work.
They were like, that morning, they were like, dude,
Life's not that
today
bad.
is a good day. Life's not that bad. I'm watching Hoarders. Dude, there's a shit lady on Hoarders right now. I just got a bunch of newspapers and dead cats. Life's pretty good. All of a sudden, camera crew shows up. They're like, fuck.
Dude, and after the shit lady, they got to up the ante. So now they got to like surprise attack people. They got to like get people that are already watching Hoarders, and that's who they show up, and they got to catch them while they're watching Hoarders.
That's funny. That's
Live out that scenario right there. Boom.
Yeah.
I saw a lady, I think it was on like Extreme Cheapskates or Cheaps. I don't know how to say it, but she was peeing in a jar because
She didn't want to flush the toilet.
Yeah, and spend money. And then her husband moved in and he was not trying to do all that.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, she was.
He didn't know before.
I think he was aware, but it's one of those situations where like
Like or like you don't really believe the severity of it.
Yeah,
Like,
and then
you're
you get
like,
there and
"Eh."
you're like, oh.
I saw one of those where like the
Kinda-
lady's husband was like washing all the paper towels and hanging them up to dry.
How the fuck do you even do that? At least they must be buying Bounty though.
Oh, for sure.
So I mean that's good.
Maybe. What if it was the cheap ones? He figured it out.
What is it that it's the Lumberjack brand?
Brawny.
Yeah.
It's probably those. Those are strong.
They're not even paper towels. They're like those shop rags.
The blue
Those
ones.
crumble here.
shop rags.
Yeah, the only ones that work for tattoos are Bounty, dude. If Bounty goes out of business, tattooing's done. Everybody's gonna go back to rags you don't dispose of.
Everyone's gonna get infections again.
Yeah, dude. Everybody's just got everything.
Make tattooing risky again.
Jesus Christ.
The real pride in having it is that you survived.
Yeah, you survived.
Oh my god!
But now I have to take a prep pill.
So yeah, you gotta reach out to everybody on the fucking Reddits.
yeah,
How do you even find these fucking people? Isn't that part of Reddit? It's kind of anonymous, right?
yeah.
You can message them though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I would assume you're going to be swinging and missing a good portion of the time, right?
like 95% of the time. It sucks.
It's almost like cold calling. Fuck.
Yeah, that's a good way. But I do message every single person. I did have a mix up this week. The way I do it is I'll open up a tab for every single story. And as I go through it, once I'm done emailing or messaging them, I'll click it off. But I accidentally sent one message to another author and they called me out on it, which I messed up, you know. But they were like, you can still use my story. Mine is this one, and I was like, okay, cool. I mixed up your name, but yeah, usually I'll try to get to like 10 of them at least, and maybe like 2 or 3 of them reply, and sometimes I don't hear from them for months, and then they just out of the blue just like, oh hey, I didn't see your message.
Right.
So I've kind of just learned to just wait on it.
Patient game.
Yeah, I've always been a pretty patient person, so like I've always known I'm gonna do this. That I'm gonna do something with media. I'm gonna be a YouTuber. YouTube was actually my very first dream as a kid. I remember watching Smosh.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
You're so young.
Yeah, dude, that's so crazy.
When I was a kid, I was like, dude, someday maybe I can work construction. Make a real good living.
Nah. My dad, he does construction type stuff. And so I always grew up like helping him and doing all that. I know how to do all of it, but I always knew that this is not what I want to do. But all respect to my father, you know.
He's all, nope.
Tool belts are heavy.
Yeah, he knows I'm the one that I don't like to do all that. My brother got in there with him, and he's already like.
So your brother's his favorite.
You know, probably.
Until you get the FU money.
My sister.
Yeah,
Until you get the fuck you money from YouTube, then all of a sudden you're going to be the favorite.
Yeah.
You're going to be like, look, I brought you a new tractor for your constructing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I would do, personally.
Even better, buy him something like for constructing that's not actually for
that doesn't
constructing.
that has
like my
nothing
dad,
to do with anything.
He's been a welder his entire life, and he's like crippled from it at this point and fucking hates it.
Oh.
But it's like, he's going to do it till he's dead. Yeah, if we
lifestyle.
got that money, dude, I'm just going to get him a new welding rig and be like, there you go, buddy.
Keep
Even
it going.
Better, even better if your dad's a welder, like be like, hey dad, got a bunch of money off the YouTubes now. Got you this cool ass nail gun.
Yes, even better.
Mad.
Be like, thanks for showing up to all my birthdays.
Thanks for coming to my birthday.
Nah.
Yeah, he's a great grandpa, but he wasn't a good dad. It's like laughable now, but you know.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You just gotta
It's
laugh
fun.
to keep the herd away.
Yeah. But it would be so fun to like do some shit like that. Just so he's like, motherfucker.
Thankfully, I've always had really, really supportive parents with anything I do. They definitely have been scared. You know, when I first told them I want to be, the first thing I told them was I want to be a rapper because I still do music. I'm a musician. I went to band.
Dude, I keep swinging at Chingo Bling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is Chingo Bling?
He's a little bit older, dude.
I feel like I've heard him.
Yeah, he's a rapper.
I feel
He's like
like
now
that.
comedian.
Okay.
Still does rapping. Dude, he's got a great series on YouTube. It's called Masa in the Power. If y'all haven't seen that, dude, look that shit up. It's like short episodes, half Spanish, half English, but it like switches back and forth. And sometimes
So
the
you still
subtitles are in
understand.
Spanish.
Yeah.
You're like, what in the fuck am I watching?
How do you have
It's great,
so much
dude.
fucking time to watch YouTube?
I do things with my life, Nick.
Watch YouTube?
Yeah.
I wish
You can learn a lot of shit on there.
I have YouTube open all day.
Do you pay for it?
Yeah. I pay for it on 2 accounts and all that.
Yeah,
It's worth it. It's
Yeah,
worth
you
it.
don't pay for it?
No, that's
Dude, it's
why.
so much
That's
better.
why I'd never watch it because
Ads pop up and you're like,
yeah.
no.
I'm like, as soon as if I open a video and there's an ad at like up front, if it's longer than like 3 seconds until that skip thing
All of
pops
them.
up, I'm like, fuck it, not worth it.
Yeah, I have not seen an ad in
Pay
years.
for the subscription, dude.
No,
It's so good.
It's life changing.
Yeah, it's so much
no,
different.
it used to be free, motherfuckers. Bring it back.
They got on with the ad block.
No, without ads, it used to be free. It didn't used to have ads.
Yeah, when I first started paying for it too, the reason I did was because I couldn't have YouTube open on my phone and be doing something else.
it was so annoying, right?
Yeah,
It was
and then
so annoying.
you paid for it, you could do that.
Oh,
It
you
would
can do
run in
that
the
for free.
background.
You can do that for free
That's
now.
a thing.
I know
now,
what you're talking
yeah.
about. You used to be able to close it.
But I have no ads now. I can't go back.
no ads.
Dude.
I can't. I couldn't imagine listening to a podcast right now and it's breaking out with other ads that they're
Well,
not
that's
even
why.
doing.
That's why I fucking refuse to watch podcasts on
Spotify.
fucking YouTube's.
Honestly,
Yeah, you just got to pay for it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've
No.
been wanting to tell my fans, if you want to watch without ads, just watch it on Spotify. Or even then, the Spotify is probably cheaper than the YouTube, you know, and you upload the video. Do y'all upload the video feed to Spotify too, or just
I
the
don't have a
podcast?
clue how that works.
Yeah. So for anybody watching, you can always just watch on Spotify for just a little bit cheaper.
What really fucking gets my goat though is when people put something out on YouTube and then they do ad reads like in the middle of their show, right when they get done interrupting the content with their ad read. Then it's like, okay, we're going to get back into it. And then it's boom, another fucking ad from YouTube pops up.
You know what's fucked up? They probably put that there
On purpose, yeah.
Yeah, because I place my ads, and I always, if it's 20 minutes average, I'll put 2 ads. If it hits 30, I'll put 3, and then sometimes if it's like an hour, I'll put like 4, depending on the flow of the video. But
Do you read them in the same voice
I've only
so that you've tricked people? They're 15 seconds in, and they're like, "I'm not even skipping it, dude, because
I've done.
I'm already here."
So I've only gone. It's not a brand sponsorship. It's more like an affiliate with ExpressVPN. I've only done one real read. And then the other one
Brought to you by Carl's Jr.
Yeah. Yes, dude.
Yes.
You know,
Come get fat with us.
there's
Fuck
a
your
lot
heart,
of them
dude. You don't
I
need
really want, but I really, really wanted a VPN because I feel like that one would be easy. And now the last ad read I did, I just kind of like slipped it in.
We use Nord around here though. This is gonna be a problem.
You
You
know,
gotta
what's
be
funny?
careful, man. That's how she got here. I just slipped it in.
You know, it's funny. Nord was my first one. Like I actually
What
still
is
use
Nord?
NordVPN.
Okay.
Yeah, I still use it, to be honest. But ExpressVPN
Jesus,
gave me
you
a
can't
free
say
year.
that out loud.
No, I can.
Oh,
They're not
damn.
paying me like
You
paying
were
me.
affiliated.
I'm affiliated. Yeah,
You're
I
affiliated,
contract.
dude. There's
It's
some
all right, though.
royalties there.
It's not his channel. It's okay.
Oh yeah,
That
that's
reminds
right.
me, dude. We got ads. All right. Zinni boys, hit us up, dude. We're still waiting on that 20 G's or a bunch of logs of these fucking things keep Nick off our back when he's
Right.
having them nicotine fits.
It's kind of fucked up because right now it seems like I'm sponsoring them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you
it's
need to
kinda
do better
fucked
at your
off.
fucking YouTube job over
I
here
know.
so we can get a sponsorship with
I know.
Zinnies. Anyway, Zinnies, use these if you don't care about yourself. All right. Back to the pod.
Good. Put a little upper decky.
Yeah, dude. Back to the pods. I tried one, dude. Have you ever tried those?
No.
They will fuck you up. I tried to eat one right before the pod started. It stuck in my mouth and I was like, ooh, lightheaded, already sweaty.
Today?
No, like it's been weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was like, that
Months.
is not for me, dude.
Nicotine always I don't know. It just makes me feel like I'm on crack.
Oh, dude, well, those are even better than that would be meth.
Yeah, I heard.
Because, yeah, they're strong as fuck. There's like a
heard.
bunch of nicotine in that shit.
Yeah.
He loves them all day long.
All day.
Just sucking on them.
Oof. Yeah, I can't.
I've fallen asleep with them, man. and wake up after fucking sleeping like a solid 8, dude. Wake up and be like, ooh, sin. And then sometimes if that happens, I'll just be like, trash can's way over there. Zinni boys are right here. I'll just pop another one in.
Oh my
Yeah, fuck
god!
it.
Refresh it.
Yeah,
Refresh
fuck it.
Are you getting the coffee ones?
No, those are the wintergreen are the only ones I do.
I hear a lot about the coffee ones.
They fucking one of my buddies.
What, it's got
has them,
caffeine in it
and
too, or what?
No, it's coffee
just coffee
flavored.
flavored. One of my buddies has them, but like I don't know. I tried one. I didn't care for it that much.
Yeah,
I'm just so used to that. Like, and he's tried all the weird. They have all kinds of weird flavors, and I just can't get down with it.
Yeah, I remember the Jewel. Right, was it Jewel?
That the little baby.
Yeah, I
little
remember
baby
that.
boy.
Yeah, that I was on the trend, but for some reason I've never been able.
Dude,
to
you don't look
continue.
near like buff enough to have been on trend.
No, but we do.
Dad jokes all day? No, that's all I got.
No, I know trend. I know the trend. Personally, honestly, I think people could do steroids if they want to. I just think it should be controlled.
Dude, have you heard about the dude that's trying to come up like have the steroid Olympics? You heard
Yes,
about
I
that, dude?
saw that, dude. Have you seen
Dude,
that?
it's gonna
There's like this billionaire fuck that's
it's
trying to
gonna
fund it.
blow the fucking real Olympics the fuck out of the water.
Yeah,
That's
that's his whole thing. He's like, let's see how far we can go.
Because like, dude, seriously,
I've been saying that for years.
You
Though,
look
like,
at
let him
you
do
look
it.
at baseball, dude. Let them fight and let them do steroids,
Yeah, all of it.
dude. It would be great. Let them just fucking crack rockets out of the fucking stadium,
All of it.
constantly. Like, don't even have outfilders anymore because everybody's so juiced up. Like, fuck it.
remove the
It's
position.
just a home run derby now. Is all it is.
They'll just go fly.
Huh?
They can fly too.
Yeah. Yeah, let them fucking juice up. It's basic. Like I can understand. Like
I mean, we know because we're professional athletes. They're all doing it anyway.
yeah, and like football players, dude. Roids isn't gonna make you more concussed. Like let them do steroids.
I think so too. I agree. If they want to, let them do it.
I want to see the best of the best with all the cheat codes.
It would seem like the only thing that would suck about it is you are going to have certain professional athletes that don't want to take steroids, and now they don't have a job because they're not going to be able to compete. They're not going to be on the same level.
Or
Look,
they
you
could
gotta-
just show them that they can. You know.
Yeah, or maybe that's just the fucking the
Dude, I'm like
whatever.
throwing up alley oops. Neither one of y'all jumping on it. They could just trans out, bro.
just do
They could
what?
be a king of a new league.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah. No, I think everyone should.
No,
If they want to do steroids, it just costs a little bit of a couple years. You know.
the bad ones
Yeah. You don't want
at
to check
best.
out early.
I
And
can
maybe
see-
not even a couple years, dude. Arnold's still walking around.
I can see like maybe not
That's a really good point.
having steroids and like
Or
cage fighting.
we could also say
Maybe.
like,
I agree.
I can maybe see that, but at the
Why?
same time, if everybody's
They're
doing
gonna tear
it,
their arms off.
if everybody,
yeah, dude.
if everybody's doing it, fine. But that one, I feel like you definitely need it separated between.
It'd have to be like
juiced and
bodybuilding.
non-juiced.
Yeah,
Like,
there'd have to be separate leagues.
yeah,
That's some real gladiator.
But then it'll be
shit.
just like bodybuilding. All the money's in the steroid league.
in the juice league. Yeah,
Yeah, nobody's making any money in the other.
no, because they're like, holy shit.
You know what I mean?
Did
It'll be
you
the
see
same
that-
thing.
See that dude absolutely rip that dude's leg off? Like that was fucking nuts. And then you watch the non-juice league, and they're like, oh, just that guy get choked a little bit.
I've been doing it again.
Be like, they wrestled a lot over there. He's just the mushrooms that kicked in fully. He's all
He's over there fucking tussling with himself.
He's
okay. So
battling himself.
the first guy you hit up, what's the guy's name again?
His name's Maverick Files.
What's his channel? Is it like similar to yours in some
Spooky
kind of way?
stuff,
Like, why
dude.
did you reach out to him?
Spooky
Yeah.
stuff.
Because he has one channel where he does scary documentaries and another one where he narrates. And narrating, to me, being with a background in the audio engineering, to me, I've been recording people forever, and I was like, I can read, you know.
Have you ever thought about doing audiobooks?
Yeah, I have. Honestly, I think it would be really cool to get into some actual voice acting down the line, and maybe get into some shows.
You know what bothers me about audiobooks? And I might be weird for this.
I like audiobooks.
I don't like that they cut out every like inhale. Like you never hear
the breath.
you never hear a breath, and it makes me go fucking kind of
I think
loopy.
it depends on which one you're listening to, bro.
It might be. It might be.
Yeah,
Maybe.
like that first Goggins book. I think his second one too. You could hear all that shit.
Well, no, when they had him, but when the actual narrator was on there,
Yeah, you could hear all that.
See,
yeah,
that-
dude, because they recorded that bitch in 3 days straight and then immediately put it out. Like,
My God,
maybe-
3 days.
maybe.
yeah, there was no time.
I
but
cannot imagine.
but a lot of them are like super produced, and like it bothers me. It kind of fucks.
Yeah, I
my
don't like
head.
it.
Fucks with my head like when you don't ever
There's
hear
podcasts
like a
that do that
pause,
too.
take
That's
a
why I didn't
breath.
want him like doing hardly any editing. Because when I'm listening to podcasts and it takes that breath away or whatever, it sounds like the whole thing's clipped, even if it's not. And I'm like, I just wanted to hear what they were talking about.
That's something.
Exactly.
That's something we learn in audio engineering school, or just audio engineering, whatever. In music, you always take the breaths down instead of cutting them out, because like y'all are literally just saying, it makes you feel weird. It doesn't sound natural, and your brain just does not like it. Like,
Is there a thing? Do you think they're all using like some kind of AI tool or something to take the breath just out because it's easy?
No, I mean, there's the breath plugins and stuff like that. There's
shit.
tools that already know the frequency of breaths, because for the most part, they're in the same frequency range. So they've already got it dialed in.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
yeah. I just lower
Things I've
my-
never thought about, dude.
Yeah.
Nerds out there have already spent their whole life figuring that shit out. Holy shit.
So like a plug-in, like a Glade.
That's really funny. So a plugin is if you have a program, right? A plugin is another application that gets added into that program.
Oh, application, fucking add-on.
Yeah, that's
In
probably-
addition,
Yeah, I'll start talking in audio language, and then people never understand.
No, keep going with it though. It's entertaining for us.
Yeah.
do you have
Yeah.
a mixing board?
I have an Apollo. It's a nice audio interface, and then I use Pro Tools, so my mixing board is digital. But I've worked on an SSL mixing board that's like $500,000 at the school.
We want something with hotkeys where you can like key up sound effects.
So
farts
what you should
Farts and
doo-doo
Alex
sounds. That's
Alex
basically
Jones phrases. Just
that's funny. You could get a
really?
you could get a Stream Deck or what's the other one? It's like a podcast interface that they have. They sell it at Best Buy. If you go to Best Buy, you just walk around, you'll see what I'm talking about. And it's got buttons. He's still on it with the Alex Jones.
Yeah, because
That'd be fun.
every time he hits that button, James gonna get a boner.
Well, you know,
Everything's sticky over there.
oh my God.
Holy shit.
There's a lot of really good podcasts that are doing sound effects. And if you have like a dedicated sound person, just I would take it to the next level. I wish I had something like that for my live streams, but I haven't been streaming that much.
We have a dedicated sound person. His name is BJ.
I need to get him a desk.
He's got one.
It doesn't stand for Big Johnson. It's
Dude,
got wheels on it and everything, dude.
he used to have to sit in that chair and fucking die the entire time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
So-
that chair. Yeah, that one.
Hey, so that guy you reached out to, he was like happy to help answer questions.
It was crazy because he has 100,000 easily on like 2 different channels individually. And he replied a couple weeks later, or maybe a week or so, and he was like, I like your channel, I see you're small, if you want to work. We talked a little bit, but it ended up at I'm down to collab with you. And I was like, that's awesome, this is crazy. So I did, and I didn't honestly feel too good about it because I was still learning to find my voice. So I remember getting it out there, but at the same time, I had just gotten like sick or something. I just remember re-recording for me was not an option at that point. I was just not okay. And I also felt the pressure of this big channel was kind of like helping me out. Like I need to get this to him when we agreed to. But it ended up pretty good. Like his fans came over to me. My fans were like, holy shit, you're doing a collab with this guy who's like huge. This is crazy. Another time I did a collab with a fan who I always try to help out people in my community. And he's been a day one. He has a different reading style than you.
Did it get weird?
You could say
It got weird.
you
right?
could say it, I like to think of it as it disrupted the user experience in just a different way.
No, it's funny because it's like it's a fan.
No, he's really.
Yeah, I feel like in your head right now, you're like, I can't throw this dude. under the
No,
bus.
no, it's not even
This
like
dude
that.
rules.
It's not even like that. Like he genuinely, I think he's really talented, and I think he's good. He just has like a really slow Southern drawl, and I think
It's for somebody.
he's got his own community and
Yeah.
he streams and stuff like that. Like he's in his lane and he's doing good. I just think it was very high contrast to my voice, and I just don't think the fans really resonated with it. So I made it a members only a video, and then I had to re-upload without him in it. And then since that day, I just haven't collabed with
I
him.
have so many questions
so-
immediately after that.
So
Yeah,
how
go
do you
first.
collab with someone like that? Is it like a mixtape for rappers? Like you just have a verse, like you
Basically.
just alternate paragraphs.
Well,
in
I'm
your
still kind of
script?
learning, but yeah, basically, yeah. When Maverick had me on his video, he sent me what to read, and I did the same. So it's more so like that. I haven't worked with a lot of people yet, and I don't know if I really want to in that kind of space because,
When she went into the abandoned school.
yeah. Hey, you're getting into
Pretty
it.
good at it, huh?
She saw 3 dicks
She-
and didn't know which one to grab.
She went around the corner. She went around the corner. There was a man sitting in a chair. The man turned around. He had 6 dicks growing out of his forehead.
Every week, dude. It ends in poop and dick talk, dude. I don't know what we're doing.
Road to monetization.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, but since then I haven't really collabed with anybody. And I just feel like I had to find a method that works good for me. At the time, I was still working at the Cheesecake Factory, So everything was coming at me fast. I had a channel now, like Cult Coffin. That was my side project, blowing up. And then I finally got my first little YouTube check, and it was like $1,200, maybe $1,300, something like that. But it was crazy because I was like, wow, like I just made like $1,000 off of YouTube, you know? And so I was like, this could really happen. And so
how many hours did you put in of work to get the $1,000?
I would say, well, I don't know because
just we have a lot of youth that watch this show.
I would say,
and just so they don't aspire necessarily to be a YouTuber, and they understand how much work it really is.
Okay,
so, but we can say the audience is mostly this. A lot of people that probably don't like their jobs, they would like to figure out how to make some money doing some other shit.
That's no youths at all.
And honestly, that's what drove me to push so hard, because I put hours in. I would say
you have to. There's no escaping that part.
No,
BJ does put a shitload of hours in.
He does, dude.
I'll say this: a whole week's worth of work for me, Monday through Friday. If I'm working 6 hours a day, what is that like? Let's just say like 30-ish hours somewhere. It's sprinkled in between. Will get me around a 20 to 30 minute video that I upload. So that's a whole week.
That's a lot. Yeah, you can almost just be like every 10 hours is a fucking 10 minutes.
For 20 to 30 minutes. And that is, it's shitty in the beginning because you're definitely giving a lot more of yourself than you're getting. But like I said earlier, I've always known like this is what I'm gonna do. Like I'm not gonna.
Right.
I just always knew that, and I've always known I'm okay with being broke for a couple years because I know at the end of the line I'm gonna do this shit. And so I've just always kept that mentality, and then it just started taking off.
That's hype.
BJ's always wanted to do like produce porn. But this is.
He was like, "Damn, he's gonna compliment me right now."
But this is as close as he got.
Yeah,
it could still.
We got the couch.
He's still hoping one of these Patreons goes wild, dude. He brings these anal beads up here every time, and we're like, "No, dude."
Like, put them fucking things back in your trunk.
Yeah,
dude.
we look over. Everyone's always putting on a mask. We're all no.
But yeah, no, it's one of those things. Like you don't. Yeah, like you said, for people who are watching, it might look like it's just like a little video and it's getting uploaded every week, but there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of research.
Like, they can be.
It can be.
They can be like there's. I'm sure there's some channels out there that are very little work.
Oh yeah,
super successful.
I always say if you want to make a quick buck, start a body cam a channel like we were talking about it, because at most you get a Freedom of Information Act. Some of them are like $20, some of them are like $5. It just depends on what department and where you're sending it to. You'll get their body cam footage. You just upload it.
That's it.
BJ's body cam.
I'm over here thinking I gotta go get a body cam and go do something. So in my head, I'm like, what channel could possibly?
Body cam.
I know. I'll get a body cam and I just run around slapping mall security guards.
BJ's body cam is just him watching Alex Jones all fucking day. He's banned fucking immediately
across the screen.
But yeah, no, you could do that.
Or yeah, you could have a channel. Here's your channel, dude. I just made you rich. You ready? You wearing a body cam. You're wearing nothing else, and you just go out in public to catch people's reactions.
And get
after
on
you
a
get
list.
arrested, yeah.
And get put on a list.
What list?
The list. Have to go and knock on neighbors' doors and stuff. Tell them you're moving into the neighborhood if you know.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that part. There's kids outside.
Dipshit. Idiot. This is why we can't leave you in charge of anything.
Yeah. Okay, I got it. You do that, but you just run into strip clubs. There's no kids in there.
Yeah, you just get jumped by the bouncers.
Yeah. People would eat that shit up, right? I would watch that.
Actually,
that'd be funny as fuck, right?
That would honestly go viral.
All right, who's wearing it first?
Stream it on Kick.
We're sitting on this $1 million idea now. Watch, we'll see the channel in 2 weeks. And I'll go,
Yeah.
fuck!
Well, there's already a channel that does dick or dildo.
What?
Yeah.
What are you watching, dude?
Dude, it gets wild.
That is kind of wild.
Yeah. Gets real wild.
That's all you got for us?
Yeah.
What are you watching?
I've never actually watched one. Just heard about it because they're it came up on a show I was watching that they were talking about how they got canceled for talking about whatever, the jab, but then YouTube allows Dick or Dildo on there.
YouTube allows some crazy stuff.
And Dick or Dildo is these two gay dudes, and one of them bends over and gets something shoved up his ass, and he has to guess whether or not it's a dick or a dildo.
God.
But
I've heard of this.
It's always dicks.
I've heard of that. I've heard of that. That you just awakened a memory.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it, but
Yeah,
I've definitely heard.
I mean,
of
I'm definitely gonna watch it.
Always
That sounds funny
dicks.
as shit.
definitely some YouTube.
Spoiler alert. All right, I don't know where to go from there. Okay,
What is that? Oh, that's definitely nope. It's dick.
It's warm.
Dude.
It really gets you. Gets your mind going.
Gets him. You start talking about dicks, he gets all fucking tweet.
I'm trying to block it out.
But yeah,
Like, no, I had a thought. Boners. Yeah, we're never making any money on YouTube with this.
you might. There's hope. Just make it educational. That's how a lot of these.
There you go.
That's how a lot of these channels get away with it.
you go.
Educational.
Yeah,
Educational. Okay.
like the Nair butthole guy. There's like a guy he puts Nair on his butthole and he just spreads it on camera. It's on YouTube. You can find it, and
A straight chili ring on YouTube.
dude, yeah. Shouts out to I don't know his name, but shouts out to
Hey,
him.
BJ, you're up.
It's real, and it's there. Like
I don't know about Nair in a butthole, dude. I put Nair on my balls and dick once. I wasn't even near 1 minute yet, right? Because it's like for sensitive areas, it's like take it off in 3 or whatever. Straight chemical burn, dude, in under 60 seconds.
Did you get it in your pee hole?
No. I wasn't. There was no hair there. I didn't put
This
it
is
there.
educational. Don't use Nair on your pervs.
Yeah, don't use Nair on your pervs.
I had a friend
Educational.
recently. He's advocating for Nair. So crazy. He does his whole like.
Yeah, I did that, and I was like, I'm gonna get rid of that too. And that was a bad idea, dude.
Most other places are probably okay. I don't know if I'd put it on the chili ring.
No, dude.
Well, they have some for sensitive areas. I think now probably.
They probably had it back then. I was just too
was
dumb
about
to
to
know.
Wait, you didn't even use the sensitive area one?
No, dude. I just
I
straight
thought
naired it.
you said you did, and it still burned. But no, you
No.
didn't use this.
No, I just straight naired there.
You just acid washed your pervs.
Dude, I'm talking chemical burn all over the ball bag, dude. It was horrible. It
Jesus
hurt for
Christ.
like a long time. Like it wasn't weeks, but it was definitely days.
You just
where I
had
was
a blistered
in
up yan
agonizing
bag?
pain. Yeah, dude, it was so bad. You know, like when you change for your thighs or you get your nutsack fucking rubbed because you didn't change your pants, you got all sweaty at Disneyland and you kept walking around. That kind of chafe. But it was like all of it real bad, dude.
That happened to me at Six
you've been to
Flags,
Disneyland?
but not Disneyland. I've never been to Disneyland, so there's still hope. I guess.
No, I was just trying to say something that someone could relate to.
For the
Should have said
kids.
Six Flags.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I hadn't been there either though. For me, it's
educational
like, I
purposes.
walked outside. Got a chafe spot.
I walked 35 feet to my car.
I'm chafed now. Fuck. Yeah, I used to have to wear like blue jeans to Schlitterbahn
What?
because of that kind of shit.
Have I ever told you that? Which Schlitterbahn
Or,
are you
like, cut off
talking
short
about?
blue jeans, but yeah,
Which Schlitterbahn are you talking about?
New Braunfels.
Oh my
the real
god,
one?
that's the best.
It's the only one you want to go to.
I've never been to the real one. I've only been to the one
Down
in Galveston.
Yeah, there's
and
no comparison.
for the page, I will tell you the story on why I will never fucking
We're on.
go back to that place.
Right, we hit an hour.
Oh yeah, we're not there yet though.
We're not there yet.
Oh, I see.
On the
We gotta
page,
have
I'll
an
tell you
intermission.
why I will never ever go back to that place.
I got a fun Schlitterbahn story for the Patreon too. You
You
gonna hang out for
got,
the
you got any
Patreon?
Schlitterbahn stories?
Okay, cool.
Do I have any Patreons? I don't know.
I have numerous Schlitterbahn
Me and
stories.
my friends were just stupid. We'd hang on the walls. One time, one of the lifeguards poured his ice water on us because we were annoying him,
Uh-huh.
and it was
Dude.
freezing. But it was funny because
That's fucking rude.
Hey,
we were
Schlitterbahn
rude. We just
in one of the like little fucking
the
little lazy river type
Yeah.
things that just goes around in a circle is the very first time ever I saw muff hair. And I was way too young to have seen that on a grown woman, but instantly I knew I liked that and wanted to know more.
Wait, it was hanging out. It was still
We'll
attached
talk
to the
about
woman?
it on that Patreon. Hey, thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you next week.
Hey, you didn't do an
Patreon link below.
You didn't. You never did an
comments and
intro.
We forget those, don't we? We'll intro next week. Maybe some other time. Yeah, you got stuff you want to plug?
Oh yeah. Follow me on YouTube, youtube.com/@cultcoffin. I have a second channel, Cult Coffin TV. And that's really it, honestly. I'll be streaming this summer frequently. Not yet. I'll still be streaming here and there, but
Dude,
Body
we got to
cam
talk about
vids.
that on the page too. I want to know where you like to go live, all the platforms you're on. I'm all taking mental notes out loud because I'm going to forget all this after I stand up.
I love talking about it.
Good thing.
all
Good
right,
thing
so
for you. It's recorded.
Yeah, we ain't got to get a playback in this moment. Look, he's just smiling. He's like, yeah, I don't know how to do that. He's all figured out as we're going. All
He's like, hey man, I just got this computer.
Yeah, all the links will be below. They know how it works. They've seen a video.